All right, we're recording. Afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Mark Fuller, and this is TeamAlliance. This video, this is more education, some more educational content for you. I want to talk about something that has actually been on my mind for a little while, actually for quite some time, but I was not able to remember what the question was, but I remembered the question today, and we're going to delve into it a little bit. And thank you for your patience as I set my latte up. Those of you familiar with my content know I really enjoy drinking coffee, lattes and macchiatos in particular. Oh, this is actually a macchiato. Excuse me. Let me be politically correct. But anyway, so what I want to talk about today in this video, what is the real value? What is the real value of $100 on NADEX when you have skill? Many people like to debate and go back and forth, and it's very rainy today. You probably can hear the rain hitting the windows in the background. McDonald's does a good job with their lattes and their macchiatos. But anyway, let's get into this. So what is the real value of $100 on NADEX when you actually have skill? And this is a very interesting question, because the real question is, or the underlying question to that question is, how far can you take your skill on the NADEX platform? NADEX in particular is a very good platform to trade binary options. There are other instruments also that you can trade there, like spreads. You know, just different things that you can use and go about to explore whatever your investment ideas are. The way we use the NADEX platform, the instrument that we like to trade is the 5-minute binary. And that's exactly what it is, exactly what it sounds like. It's a binary that repeats every 5 minutes, it cycles over and over again every 5 minutes for the underlying market that you're trading. Now, if you possess a level of skill as far as the market is concerned, and you're able to interpret the information from the actual market, the underlying market that you're trading the 5-minute binaries on, which in our particular case, we like to trade the pound or the GBP USD. Now, having a level of skill when it comes to interpreting the information from the market is the reason why you are going to be in a position of authority when it comes to applying that information to capitalize using the binary options. That's what we demonstrate repeatedly. We demonstrate that over and over again, because what we do is we wait for the market literally to position itself in a certain behavior. Once it does that, we recognize what the behavior is, and once we know that the behavior is present in the market, then we can capitalize using the binary options. You see, so it's done in reverse. Instead of us trying to go onto the platform and just try to make money every 5 minutes because there's a 5-minute binary option that you can trade, that's not what it is that we're looking to do at all. In fact, taking $100 and beginning with that amount of money When you possess the skill that we do, the value of that $100, we can't even put a number on it, because you literally can take it as far as you want it to go. Any of these challenges that you see us participating in and engaging in, we're doing a challenge now. I'm actually going to begin another challenge myself to demonstrate an even easier way that people can trade, trading even less often. The reason that I do that is because you have to understand that if you're taking a skill that you're able to day in and day out, just remain consistent with. If you can just consistently win trades, you guys don't realize how valuable that is. It's not about trying to get a better risk reward or a higher win rate. Instead of us even going that route, we would rather understand the market to the point where the only time that we take trades is when we are in high probability winning situations. Period. If the market is not presenting us with those scenarios, then we won't trade at all. That requires a very high level of patience and a very high level of discipline in order for you to actually execute that day in and day out. And this is why the value of $100 is really not appreciated by most people until they actually come into TeamAlliance or they're exposed to our information. You know, like this video right now, this is a very powerful piece of content that I'm creating right now, because people who are out there don't understand the dynamic of the skill. And until you understand how powerful the skill is, then you won't be able to appreciate starting off small and working your way up to wherever you want to go. You can't fathom that until you first understand that there is a level of skill that you have to achieve in order to be able to do that consistently and over time, over the long term. Like, we're not talking about, doing okay for a few months, market changes up on you, and now what you were doing doesn't work anymore because you were trying to curve fit the market into a strategy that you were using. We're not talking about that. We're talking about you waiting on the market to reveal information about itself, its behavior, that you can recognize, and then applying that information to the market only when the market presents you with the recognizable behavior that you can capitalize on. It's very difficult to remain disciplined enough to only do that. It's very difficult to remain patient enough to not deviate away from that and go off and try something else, because the market is not presenting you with that scenario at the time that you're waiting for. So instead of us forcing our way into the market, we just simply wait. We wait. What else is there to do other than to remain profitable? See, that's why a lot of times people, they'll get distracted by other people's things that they have going on. They might look at other strategies or things that other people are doing. Oh, this over here is performing this way. Maybe I can do that. That over there actually had some good results for the past month or two. Maybe I could try that. Instead of just sticking to the skill set that you can learn for yourself. And what I'm pointing out is that once you're introduced to TeamAlliance and the skill that we teach, you really don't need anything else. What you need to do is continue to cultivate that skill, because we're dealing with the skill that is capable of giving tremendous value to that $100 that I'm talking about. It's like, well, what's the value of $100 on NADEX when you have the skill? What is the value of it? We can't even put a number on it. For argument's sake, put a number on it. Apply what we teach you and only demonstrate that. Even if it means that you're not taking trades at all for a period of time because the market is not presenting you with the behavior that you recognize as being profitable behavior in the market. Discipline. See, the patience and the discipline are the real skills, because waiting for the market to give you profits is not really that difficult to do once you understand how to do it. You can do that all the time. It's the patience required to wait for that to take place, and the discipline required to not deviate away from it and do something else in the meantime. Those are the skills that you really need, the patience and the discipline. So anyway, I felt that this was very good information that I wanted to touch on. And, you know, like I said, for argument's sake, whatever goal that you might have in your mind, you know, if you want to make 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever it is, you can achieve that with your skill from $100. Let me repeat that. You can achieve that, whatever your goal is, with skill, starting with only $100 on the NADEX platform. Because the NADEX platform gives you opportunities through the instruments that we can trade, like 5-minute binary options. Of course, there are other options that you can trade. And, you know, if you want to go that route as far as figuring out the framework for a different type of option, feel free. I could care less. But the bottom line is that we already have a framework that we already use for the 5-minute binary options that works. We don't deviate away from it. All we do is continue to get better at it. And that's why you will continue to see us win. That's the reason why. All right, so as I always mention, if you guys have any questions that you would like me to do videos for, this is not an Ask Mark Anything question. This is just information that I wanted to put out because I feel that this is very valuable. I think that this is valuable for you guys to just be aware of what you're capable of doing when you actually possess skill, and what the value of $100 is when you do have skill. You know, how far can you actually take that? I think that this is very good. Make sure I don't run out of space here. All right, we good. Yeah, but by all means, if you got an Ask Mark Anything question, or you just have a question in general, you know, don't hesitate to ask. You can reply on this video. You can connect with me on Facebook. It's pouring down raining out here for no reason right now. It's just raining. However you can reach me, you know, we're on Instagram, Twitter. I was gonna say something else. I forgot what it was. Regardless, underneath this video, you'll see the links for all the social media that we have. If you want to get into training with us, you'll see the link for that as well. Connect with me on Facebook. The link for that will be there. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So, like I said, feel free to engage. You know, reply to this. If you have a question, just put a reply on this video. Let me know what your question is. If you got it for Ask Mark Anything, or just want, you know, information about something, whatever it is. You know, I'm here definitely to help provide more value to the overall community of traders out there, and also just people interested in trading, so that you guys know what you're capable of doing with the right guidance in the right direction, which we definitely provide you with on TeamAlliance. All right. So this is Mark Fuller signing off. Those of you looking to train with us, like I said, connect with me, send me a friend request. Let me know that you want to get into training with us. I'll see you in training soon. Everyone else, look forward to your questions, and see you in the next video. All right, more educational content. Mark Fuller, peace.